Hey there, Leo. Welcome to my channel, Missing Link Tarot. I'm glad you're here today. This is actually the second Leo reading I am doing this week. My guides have compelled me to do so. Apparently, some people need some help dealing with a situation. I feel like I did see I saw the Two of Pentacles, like juggling your options. Somebody feels a bit trapped, okay? And so I'm just here to help you achieve some clarity in your situation, all right? Try to give you some hope, make you feel right. Right? Cool. All right. What's going on with Leo? Okay. We do have here the energy of the world, so that wholeness, the completion. We did get the Knight of Cups. So the Knight of Cups could be somebody coming in with their cup of love, an invitation of love, something like that. It doesn't have to be male specifically. It could also be a female. This person is typically very mysterious, very charming, maybe a romantic. And we did get the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords is my sneaky narcissist card. It reminds me of someone I know. So, anyways, this is, somebody could be keeping secrets or lies, being deceitful, avoiding a situation, you know, doing something out of self-interest specifically, something that would benefit themselves, but not necessarily everybody in the situation. Do we need anything else for Leo? Okay, this is interesting. I did get this in the pre-shuffle. We have the energy here of the High Priestess. The High Priestess is all about the intuition, listening to your intuition. She does have, a psychic ability to her. She, is generally very good. She knows all about the unknown, the secrets, and all that. We do have here the Page of Swords. So the Page of Swords is somebody who's very honest, who's very insightful. They're very observant and detail-oriented. It did land on its side, kind of on this situation. What I do want to say is that you've been enlightened about these lies, about this deceit that's happening. Not necessarily you've been enlightened, but like you've come into knowledge of this. It may be your instincts, your intuition is telling you that this person is keeping secrets from you, and that you've just been really observant, and that you've just discovered this, that this person is being sneaky. Do I need anything else from the Rider deck? Okay. Interesting. All right, we do have here the Two of Swords. Two of Swords is an indecision or a blind decision. Not having all the facts to feel like you're making a good decision. I got, okay, Justice. I got Justice again. Justice was also in the pre-shuffle. Justice is about, it's about divine balance, divine karma. It can also be about clarity sometimes, decisions. Then we did also get the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is, this is about getting the rewards from all your hard work. This is about, reaping the benefits from all your labor, having that luxury, having that ability to get the things that you want, to be yourself, to be self-sufficient. There's a lot of self-sufficient energy with this card. This is interesting. Okay. I want to say that the sneaky person specifically said something that was unfair or unjust about a specific person who is just trying to do their own thing, essentially. That's what I'm getting. We did get The Four of Pentacles here. The Four of Pentacles is all about, this is about legacy. This is about possession or control of wealth. You know, who has control of the money? Are we saving for future generations? Like, what's happening with that? Interesting. I don't know why it flew all the way over here, but I kind of want to keep it over there. So again, with the Two of Pentacles. Oh, that's interesting. Two of Pentacles is about inevitable change, which is I got the juggling. You know, it's something that needs to happen in order to achieve balance. And when I saw it, I thought, you know, some kind of indecision. That's what I got in the pre-shuffle. Now I have the Two of Swords again, which is, you know, I'm getting that indecision still. Somebody's not sure what they want to do about something. Okay, I'm going to move on to the Shadowscapes Tarot deck. Let's see. Please clarify the Four of Pentacles. No? Do we need to clarify the Knight of Cups? Okay, I want to say that this is about Four of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. We did get Temperance. Temperance is like, you know, patience, healing, doing things in cooperation, doing things in moderation, you know, compromising, balance, harmony, renewal. We do have the energy here of the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands is that victory or success. This is rising up against the odds. This is having that self-confidence to achieve something. Do I need to clarify the Seven of Swords? With this deck. Do I need to clarify the Page of Swords? Okay. Do I need to clarify Justice? Whoa. Okay, Justice has a lot to say here. We did get the Knight of Wands. Okay, the Knight of Wands is Leo energy. I feel compelled to say that. The Knight of Wands is, and it doesn't have to be Leo, so don't get caught up on it. If you're not dealing with a Leo, okay, then don't worry about that. But anyways, interesting. So the Knight of Wands is a very passionate, charming, adventurous person. Very friendly, but slow-moving energy. Okay, and I always in this deck I do get that he is supported or that he has followers. Like people just generally love to be around him. I do feel that energy with him. We did, however, get for Justice. I want to say that it's Justice for the Knight of Wands, or in, you know, his eyes. Through his eyes. We did get the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So the Wheel of Fortune is, it's all about fate and destiny or a change of course or, you know, things that need to happen. In reverse, though, we're talking about this is bad luck. This is attempting to control the situation but having no control over the situation. Like there is nothing that you can do. It's out of your reach. I want to say Justice was just not... Like there was bad luck with Justice. It was out of our reach here. Oh, that's sweet. Okay. We did get here the Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords is typically an air sign. Doesn't have to be, but you know, somebody who portrays these qualities. The Knight of Swords is somebody who can be very forceful and determined, somebody who is impulsive, somebody who makes head over heart decisions. You know, they're very fast, they're very educated. Did I say forceful already? They're forceful. Like in that, you know, they're like, I'm going for it, and they're there. They're just like, I'm going to push through. Like, oh, if you're in my way, I'm just going to push you to the side. Like that kind of forceful. Then we do have the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man has the energy of taking a step back to look at things from a different perspective. It's kind of a sacrifice or letting go. I want to say letting go of the situation. Then we did get the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles is the universal dream. This is the total fulfillment. This is, complete abundance. This is having the happy home, happy family, everything that you could, ever want, all the bells and whistles, you've got it. Like that's you. And then we did get the Empress. The Empress is like the ultimate female figure of the tarot. She is the mother. She is creation. She is all about nature. She is very generous and fertile and gentle and kind and loving, patient, like all the good qualities. That's her. She's, unbinding love. I want to say unconditional love too. So with these cards, I do want to say, I want to say that the Knight of Swords has the same energy as the sneaky narcissist. I do want to say that. I also want to say that he came in kind of in attack mode, said some things that, I don't want to say that they were true. Typically, swords are all about telling the truth, but for him, he's being sneaky. I don't feel like he's talking truth here, so keep that in mind. But what I'm getting is that, so essentially he came in, he said some stuff. I feel like he said some stuff about the Empress. The Nine of Pentacles typically is a pre-Empress card for me, and I know a lot of other readers too. So I want to say that he specifically said some nasty things about the Empress, and that he was being deceitful, that he was doing it out of self-interest. I do want to say that our Knight of Cups backed down at that point. So this was bad luck. I feel like swords, sometimes when you get the King of Swords typically feels like he is the judge, like he is like just the best judge of character of anything. He's the best. His judgment, wins over all. When I get him in that arrogant energy, which is what I'm feeling with this Knight of Swords, I feel like he is the same way. He has that. He thinks he's the best judge, so he's going to word things in a way that makes it seem like things are worse than they really are, just because he wants to make sure that he gets his point across, that he gets his way. He is being a butt. Anyways, so I feel like he said some things and made our Knight of Cups back down. Our Knight of Cups is in standby. He backed down, but I do feel like he feels like he could achieve the Ten of Pentacles with the Empress. I feel like he wanted to go and achieve the Ten of Pentacles with the Empress, but that because of the things that the Knight of Swords said, he's just kind of like, whoa, hang on, can't do this right now. Like, now's not a good time. I don't even know how to go about this. Can I clarify the Nine of Pentacles? Do I need to? Next, okay. All right, I am going to use the Wild Unknown Tarot for further clarification. I do pre-shuffle all my card decks off camera in the energy, in case you were wondering. It's just that it's so loud on the microphone. It's terrible. Let's see. Can we further clarify the Four of Pentacles here? Okay, let me clarify what I want. Who is feeling this Four of Pentacles? Who is this about? Okay. Interesting. Okay. We do have here the World. So the World is all about, the completion. We did get this card earlier. I can't remember what it was for, though. We did see it. So, that being said, we did get the Emperor here. The Emperor is feeling this legacy energy, this it's kind of interesting. Okay, so the Emperor is like the ultimate father figure of the tarot. He is he's very strong, he's very decisive, he is action based, he is a leader. He can be stubborn, but he is very protective and he is very stable. And what about the Emperor? How does he feel about this legacy? Gotcha. Okay, the injustice. Okay. Um, so the Justice card in reverse. This is unfair. This is just an unfair situation. This is whatever happened with this legacy is very unfair. Interesting. Why is it unfair? They're not going to say. It's different for everybody. Is there a general reason why this would be an unfair justice? What? Like what? Can I get nothing? Nothing. Fine. Okay. Moving on. Can we clarify temperance? Don't need to clarify that one. Do I need to clarify the Page of Swords? We clarify the Seven of Swords. Interesting. Now they're being all shy. All right, straight to the Nine of Pentacles then. Clarify the Nine of Pentacles. All right. With the energy of the Six of Pentacles, so having enough to be able to give, having enough to be generous, it's that whole idea of having that growth or having that abundance so that you feel good enough to give some. It could be money, or it could be other valuable things like love. Okay, we did get the Son of Pentacles landing on Temperance. The Son of Pentacles, when I picked it up, it came in reverse. So the Son of Pentacles is the Knight of Pentacles, somebody who's very loyal, dedicated, persistent, quiet, maybe, very trustworthy, slow and steady. It might be somebody who is obsessing over something, though. Like he's thinking about something way too much. Like I'm not really getting a bad thing. It's not like it's too bad, but it needs to heal. I feel like it's a healing issue. Somebody's thinking negatively about a healing issue, in regards to our Empress person. I just want to say it's to the Empress. In regards to the Empress, our Knight of Pentacles needs to heal. He's just a little bit obsessive, which, I mean, you know, interesting. We did also get the Star landing on our pre-Empress card, our Nine of Pentacles. So the Star is all about hope. Hope. I'm getting faith today as well. It's, the Star is all about having that peace of mind and that positivity. So interesting. Do I need to clarify the Knight of Swords? Interesting. Okay. I did get the Moon as the energy, which the Moon is something that it could be something that is hidden, or like dreams or fears or something like that. But then we did get the Sun. The Sun came out. So what I'm getting is that something was hidden and now it's been clarified. Something about the Knight of Swords. He was hiding something. Now it's very clear about what it was. which, that we already discussed that a little bit earlier, I remember. Do I need to clarify the hanged man? I don't know if I want that. Do I want it? Let me think about that. Okay. They get the Fool in reverse. The Fool would be wanting to start something new, being that we're in the hangman mode, it makes sense to get the Fool in reverse. This is just saying that we're not going to start this new thing. Whatever, like it could also indicate that somebody is being reckless, but I'm just getting that we're not starting this, we're not having this new beginning. I do think I want these. Okay, we did also get the Eight of Swords, which is the feeling of being trapped, feeling helpless. I feel like, this is, it's, of course, it's in your head. Like, it's not like somebody is holding you against your will. I mean, if they were, I would doubt that they would be letting you watch YouTube. But anyways, that's besides the point. I do want to say here, this person feels trapped, and that's why they feel like they can't continue. Do I want this one? Okay. And the Magician. So the Magician is all about manifesting your dreams into reality, and having the ability to do that, having all the tools necessary to do that. I feel like this is more of the energy that we're taking on. We're trapped. We're still in a situation where we feel like we can't really do anything at this point. It's kind of like a waiting game, but I feel like we are manifesting this. How are we going to go about doing this? We did get the Hierophant as the energy. So the Hierophant is the teacher. This is the mentor. The Hierophant, knows how to go about doing things. It might be that somebody is seeking the knowledge from the Hierophant, or that, it could be them just learning a lesson, or learning how to do this, how to manifest their desires while they're still, feeling trapped in this situation. I feel like, though, they might be going to seek some help, seek some guidance here. If not if not from an actual person, then just from the divine. They might be praying about it. How am I supposed to go about this? I feel like they're looking for answers. Do I need to clarify the Magician? Okay. Clarifying the Magician. The world came back up again. So achieving, I want to say this time, achieving that wholeness and the completion. It's also about harmony and contentment. I'll do it the way they came. We did get the Mother of Swords. The Mother of Swords is the Queen of Swords. So she is somebody who is perceptive, who is all-seeing, who is sharp, critical, educated, typically. It could be somebody who is divorced or widowed. I want to lean more towards divorce in this situation. I kind of want to say that she is the Empress. It doesn't have to be an air sign, just that she has those qualities, And then we did get the Four of Cups. So the Four of Cups is, this is that longing for more. It could be greed or discontentment. It did fall over here by the Son of Pentacles and the Star, which is interesting. I kind of want to say, Okay, so this is kind of what I want to get at. I think our Knight of Swords is, I want to say that he is, I want to say he is our Knight of Pentacles. And I feel like what's happening is that our Knight of Swords is an X. Um, I feel like the Empress decided to leave, to break things off, to do her own thing. She's out there doing her own thing now. And I feel like somebody, the Knight of Cups, may have been talking to the Knight of Swords about this person, or the Knight of Swords knew the Knight of Cups kind of liked our Empress. So, that being said, I feel like the Knight of Swords said something to the Knight of Cups about why the Empress is no good. Whatever it was, I feel like an unfair thing to say. I feel like it was deceitful. It was not entirely honest, and that it was made to make the Empress look bad specifically. I do want to say this Knight of Swords said these things because he feels like he has been wronged in the situation. Um, I want to say that he is kind of bitter, and I want to say that he is greedy, and that he said these things so that he would get his way, because I don't think that he has done the healing that he needs. Okay, so don't really take it out on him, right? He does need to heal. Okay, it's not his fault. He's just being bitter. And when he does heal, I'm sure that he would be like, maybe I shouldn't have said that. But you have to give him that, give him that time to heal. I feel like, he's just he's in a bad place right now. Okay. Having said that, I do want to say our Knight of Cups kind of wants to take things forward. He knows the truth about what the Knight of Swords said. He knows the truth. He's seen the clarity. But yet he is still not ready to start this new relationship or this new adventure with the Empress, because he is feeling trapped at the moment. He's feeling trapped. I feel like it's in in the circumstances, in dealing with the Knight of Swords. I feel like the Knight of Swords is strongly, um, he's strongly like taking over the reading. He is very assertive. He is very demanding. He might even be a little bit hostile. Not like you need to like watch out he's gonna attack hostile, but just kind of like not physically, but like verbally. Verbally, he is one of those people who's very touchy, and if you might trigger him easily. He may be easily triggered, and you know say his few choice words about the matter. And I feel like that our Knight of Cups is kind of walking on eggshells at this point around him, feeling very helpless, but knowing that he can. I feel like he knows that he can achieve this relationship, that he can come in, because he does want this with the Mother of Swords. There is hope here. I feel just like it's more like a timing thing. He's just looking for the right time. So, and I feel like there is a timing issue here. But so the good news is all things will happen in the right time, because it is divine time. It's not when you choose, it is when you are compelled to do it. That is the right time. So when that happens, you will know it is the right time, right? Let's see. Can I get some advice here for Leah regarding this reading? Do we need any advice? Did I just say it all? Am I missing something? Oh, it's all about the Hierophant. Okay. Father of Cups energy. Interesting. I feel like I feel like our Knight of Cups is learning a lesson. He is learning how to be the Father of Cups. He is manning up, I want to say. Interesting. Hang on. So the Father of Cups is very open-minded, very responsible, very supportive. He is very wise with his cup of love. Like he's just very mature about it. He's not, just throwing his cup around. Like he wants to be very clear about what he's doing with his cup of love, who he's giving it to, making sure that they're going to keep it safe, keep it full. I'm kind of getting interesting. I kind of want to say the Knight of Cups might want to tell the Knight of Swords about his feelings, which definitely is going to be an interesting read when we get to that point. I just feel like he wants to tell him. So, which makes sense, we're trying to get things out on the table, and it's definitely a good idea to be open and honest. Because if you just start a relationship with this person and, the Knight of Swords comes around and says, hey, I said this, that, and the other, what are you doing? Then, I mean, it's kind of like, oh, I completely disregarded everything you said. We're cool, right? Um, no. So our knight does want to come, and he wants to, I feel like he's looking for approval, like he's looking for the okay, but I feel like that right now is not the time because of the healing issue. I do want to say that our knight has not completely healed. I feel like the timing is off. Well, it's not, okay, hang on. It's not off. It's just that in order to do this, it's going to take time to find the right words to say. Meanwhile, while we're looking for the words to say, um, you know, the ex or whoever is going to be going through this healing process. Okay, so the timing will be right when it is the right time. I mean, but he may never actually be 100% like supportive in this situation. I don't feel like that's ever going to be a true thing. But I feel like this is an important step in achieving the relationship. Um, this is an important step for the Knight of Cups specifically to become the King of Cups. He wants to do this. He wants to man up. He wants to level up because he is dealing with an empress here. He wants to get to that level. He has to be on her level in order to feel like he is worthy. Is the word I want to use. Hmm. Do I need anything else for Leo? I feel like we're good on that. Good. Okay. Now, can I have some advice for Leo? Throw in stuff. All right. Father of Swords. That's our King of Swords. Okay, so I did get the energy of the Six of Swords. So the Six of Swords is that hope at last, recovery after a period of difficulty. Um, I want to say that things have been difficult, specifically with the Father of Swords person, the Knight of Swords person. I feel like he is very judgmental. I feel like he's very manipulative. I feel like he is kind of just being aggressive without like, I don't even think that he realizes that he's being so aggressive. I think it's more like just that he's hurt and he's taking out his pain on others, and that he's not really focused on healing. He's just too busy being hurt. Like, it's he's just so focused on his pain that it's not helping him at all. I feel like he's getting way too tied up in it. He's not able to let go. We did get the Wheel of Fortune here. So the Wheel of Fortune is all about fate, destiny, change of course, good luck. I do want to say that when I picked it up, well, when it fell, it was on its side. It's not, I don't feel like it's 100%. I feel like we're kind of halfway there. And this is why. I don't feel like that it is, again, the right time. The King of Swords hasn't healed yet. It's not, you know, anybody's fault. It's just, he's got to focus on the healing and less on the hurt, on the pain. I want to say with the wheel that we can't we can't attempt to control the situation right now. We kind of have to let it go as it will. And it will. The wheel is constantly turning. Everything is constantly changing. Nothing ever really truly stays the same. So in that, I feel like the wheel will come upright into our grasp, I want to say. It's not exactly like word choice here, guys, but whatever. It will come upright. It will. Everything's going to work out. I just feel like this Father of Swords needs a little bit more time, and I feel like our Knight of Cups, our King of Cups person needs to give him that time and use this time wisely for the planning. What is the best way to approach this situation? What is the best way to tell this person how you truly feel? Because I feel like if you come at him now, if you come and say it out now, he's just going to verbally become very aggressive, and he is going to make you out, or make the Knight of Cups out to be the bad guy. Like, he's just, the Father of Swords is never the bad guy. This guy, he has this idea that he is always the best, that he is always on top, that he is the winner every time. And if he didn't win, it wasn't because something that he did. It was because the other person did something that made them have the upper hand. So it's not his fault because they cheated, or they worked the system, or whatever. It's never his fault. Okay, so that being said, if he's not fully healed by the time that this message comes in, then he's just going to turn around and do the same thing over again. Right? So pray for him. I feel like he really needs it. He's having a rough time just trying to heal about this, whatever the situation is. It's going to be different for everybody. So I hope that was helpful, Leo. Um, you know, just keep these things in mind. I hope the message helps. I really do. I'm thinking about you. Okay, give me a thumbs up if you liked the video. Subscribe below if you'd like to see more. Click the bell if you want to know when the next reading comes out. They pop up randomly, so if you click the bell, they'll let you know. All right. I hope to feel your presence again soon. Bye.